Hey folks, this is Bill from Camera Concepts. We're going to be doing a little tutorial for you today. We're going to be showing you how to align your red dot finder scope. Most telescopes you get are going to come something like this, or a little bit like this, but it's not ready to go right out of the box. You do have to do a little work in order to align it. So let me explain the process. First off, you're going to want to make sure that you have a good battery in here. Usually the battery's compartment is right here in the front. Usually when you get your telescope, it will have a fresh battery in there, but just check it every once in a while, make sure you have some power. What you're going to see is that there's going to be a little red laser dot projected onto this acrylic screen here. In this case, I'm using the Celestron StarSense Explorer 102. However, the process is exactly the same for pretty much any telescope you buy. I'm going to insert this back into the telescope. This process is most easily done during the daytime. We have a very bright sunny day out today. What I'm going to do is just point the telescope at anything that I could recognize from a good distance away. In this case, we have the top of a telephone pole across the street. I make sure that I have my telephone pole nice and in the center of my view. And what I'm going to be doing is checking to make sure that my red dot finder is also looking at the telephone pole. So if I do that, I'm just going to kneel down and see where my red dot is pointed. Right now, my red dot is a little bit off to the left and a little bit up. So I'm going to be using the adjustments on the red dot finder. I have a horizontal adjustment on one knob here, and I have a vertical adjustment on the back here. Using that, I'm just going to be looking in here, moving my red dot back and forth. The closer I get it here during the daytime, the easier it's going to be for me to look for something in the pitch black of nighttime. So I've got it pretty well centered over the telephone pole. Now, I make sure that I'm still looking at the telephone pole. I could have jiggled around my telescope during that view. Theoretically, I can now point this red dot at anything during the daytime or anything during the nighttime, and I will be looking at it in my eyepiece. So just to test that, I'm going to look at something else. Using the red dot finder, I'm going to point it, let's say, at this lamp post. Now that I have my dot on there, I look through, and presto, I'm looking right at the lamppost. It's as easy as that. I would encourage you to check the finder every couple of times to take the telescope out. Usually when you move it around a lot, either in the car or just moving it in and out of the house, it can get slightly off. But once you do that, you'll have a much easier time exploring the night sky. Thanks a lot for watching.